How's it going, guys? It's ReEvolu. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a story that happened to me a couple years ago, and yeah, it's a little bit of a different video. I'll have Call of Duty playing in the background. It's a pretty good game, actually. I was thinking about posting it as his own video, but it wasn't that good. So, anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And anyways, let's get into the story. So, it all started in 7th grade. A little bit of backstory about me in 7th grade. I wasn't very big, I wasn't very cool, and nobody really liked me. And I didn't have very many friends. And, I'm just like a little guy who went home every day and played some video games, played some Call of Duty, whatever. And, yeah, that's basically how my 6th grade year went, and all my 7th grade year. And so, in 7th grade, it's the beginning of school. School sports are starting to happen. And my mom, she's a really big sports fan, so she says, Andrew, you need to go play sports. You need to go play football. And I'm like this little skinny guy, and she's telling me to go play football. And at first I was like, no, I can't. I don't know how, Mom. I'm not good at playing football. But she made me. So eventually I just ended up in the school gym, and I look around, and there's all these other kids that are, way taller than me, way bigger than me, and I'm already feeling like scared. And so basically, yeah, so I looked around, and everybody's way bigger than me, and everybody's looking at me too. So it's like everybody looking at each other in a big staring contest. And so they're looking at me like, what's this kid doing here? He's not supposed to be here. Like, he's gonna get crushed. So after that, they start calling attendance, and all these kids have been preparing to play football for like the past couple of months. And they're like, they say their name, they say their name, and they're like, yes sir, I'm here. And they say my name, I'm like, I'm here, like trying to be like them, but not at all being anything like them. I'm like, I'm here. But anyways, so yeah, after that we went around and we got our gear on. We got some gear from the school to put on. It was way too big for me, and it was super awkward with me not having any background knowledge of going to a locker room. So I go in there, and like there's kids in underwear, and I'm like freaking out. And 7th grade, and yeah, I'm just kind of scared, slowly get my stuff on. And yeah, so then we did drills and whatnot on the first day. And yeah, that was basically my first experience. And I sucked. I totally sucked at football. I was really bad. The only thing I was good at, I had a decent throwing arm, but, not the best. So the rest of the week went on, really. And, every day after school there was practice. And didn't really make any friends. There were a couple of other kids that moms made them go out there too. It was kind of funny. But yeah, I was out there, and I was trying my hardest. I thought I was actually had a chance of making the team, which obviously I didn't. But yeah, so we went on, and it came to the day, Friday, I believe, and that was the day that the tryouts were over. There was 1 week of tryouts to see who actually made it on the team. Now, me knowing about football, I'm like, yeah, everybody makes the football team. There's no way I'm not going to get on that team. So, yeah, I pushed my hardest. I'm super tired that day, but I still pushed my hardest and go there and go to practice. And little did I know, my whole world was going to change. Anyway, so, yeah, that was really dumb. So I was going through practice, going through drills, really tiring, sweating your butt off. And that's when we got in the line. All right, so there was this drill, and there was one guy, you're in your full gear, everything. They put the ball in the middle. There's one guy laying on his back, ready to get up. And there's another guy a little bit further away from the ball, but like ready to run. So the guy on his back has to get up, grab the ball, and run around the guy, like juke him and like get out of his way. So yeah, that was the game. And I was like, all right, I'm down for this. And like, you have to. There's no opting out of anything. And I did everything. I got tackled a lot, whatever. And it came to the point, like I'm standing in line, everybody's taller than me, and I was up. And I was feeling pretty confident. And I walked up there, and laid on my back, because that's what I was doing. I had to lay on my back so I could get the ball and juke him. I knew what I had to do, and this kid, he wasn't very much bigger than me. Like, I feel like I could get around this guy. So I get up. Well, I didn't get up, but like I sat there thinking like, oh God, I'm gonna die. At the same time, thinking I totally got this. So it was like a mixed emotions. I don't even know. Anyways, that's when the coach blew the whistle. I got up as fast as I could, working my butt off, like, I got this, I got this, I got this. And I got the ball, stood up, looked at this guy right in the eyes, bam, right into me, crushed me, hit the ground. And the first thing I couldn't feel was my leg. After excruciating pain, like, you hear in my leg, bang, hits me, I hit the ground. Like, what the heck just happened? The next thing you know, I'm laying on the ground, rolling around with the ball in my hand, and everybody's surrounding you, looking down on you, staring at you like, what is this? Did we just find an alien life form sitting on our field right now? And so I'm sitting there rolling around on the grass, side to side to side, with the football in my hand still. Eventually I let go of the football, and I'm just like yelling, or more like, it was probably more like a girl scream at first, but I remember one thought that went through my head, and that was, I'm at football practice, I have to sound like a man. And that's what I was thinking of when this happened. And so I was thinking, and then after that I switched my like yell to like a more of like a then a okay, but like much louder. So after that, I was rolling around, and then I got this problem with passing out. So lots of pain, can't feel my leg, rolling on the ground, in severe pain, and I pass out. So yeah, everything. If you don't know what passing out is like, it's basically you don't know that you passed out until you wake up. Like, you wake up and everything's like, it's like, so you see one picture that's kind of faded, but then more pictures fall into that picture and making that one picture more clear. And so that happens, and it feels like you're falling, but you can't feel anything really, and you're really dizzy. And I just woke up, and I see the coach crouching next to me, like on his feet, but still crouching. And he's looking at me right in the eyes, and he's like, "You okay, son?" And what kind of guy sees somebody fall down, yell, stop yelling, and just sit there for a minute and then wake up, and he sits down and says, "Are you okay?" Who says that? Are you okay? You seem to be in pain. And so obviously I'm in pain, so I look at him, and I seriously just look at him and shake my head like, no, I'm not okay. There's no way I'm going to be okay after just like getting whatever just happened to me. And so yeah, that happened. And he's like, here, let me take a look at it. He pulled up my leg and just looked at it, and he's like, "Oh, kid, it's just a cleat mark. Like, it's just a cleat mark. It's just a cleat mark. Like, it's just a cleat mark. Like, you just got scratched by a cleat." Like, you guys know cleats, like, they got these things on the bottom to help you grip the field, right? And he looks at my leg and just says, "It's just a cleat mark." What? Like, I just did all that, and he says it's just a cleat mark. Anyways, they said it's just a cleat mark. I'm like thinking in my head, it's not a cleat mark. There's no way. I just overreacted from a cleat mark. So he's like, "All right, here, let me help you up." He helps me up. I'm like, he's like bouncing me, and he sets me over on the ground over there. And they call the teachers inside, whatever, doing whatever. They're probably having coffee or something. And so they send one of their guys out. I think it was this guy named Mr. Spano. And so he comes out with his wheelchair, and like what felt like hours later, just looking at the sky, like groaning, like, "Oh my God, my leg hurts so freaking bad." And at that time, it was more like a severe soreness and like a sharp pain at the same time in like my upper leg. And so, like, not by my femur, but like the top of the tibia. Anyways, so yeah, I was sitting there, and they got the wheelchair, and then as he's bringing me back in the wheelchair back to the school, there's a hill up to our field, and so he has to go down the hill. And instead of going down the hill, which is the sensible thing for any human being to do, he decides to take the stairs down, and he lifts me up, and I'm like, "Oh God, I'm gonna fall off this wheelchair, and I'm gonna die." But we get down there fine. And while he's doing it, he's talking to this lady like, hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm just carrying a kid in a wheelchair. He's severely injured. Hey, what's up? You want to have coffee after this? Is great. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sitting here in like severe pain while he's doing this. But surprisingly enough, I didn't cry, which makes me pretty proud. So then we go, and he takes me into the school, and there's this kid. He's like, "Yep, his leg's broken," and his mom's like, or his mom or somebody's like, "How do you know that? You don't know that." He's like, "Well, I broke my leg before. He looks just like I did." And she's like, "Yeah, whatever. He's probably just like minorly hurt." So I laid on the nurse bed. They called my mom. Severe pain, like coldness. Feel like I was about to die. My mom gets here, and my mom's like, "Get in the car. Get in the car." Like, she's mad at me for getting called over to the school. And then so I get in the car, and she looks at me, and she's like, "What'd you do?" I said, "I hurt my leg, Mom. Like, something's happened." And so throughout the entire car ride over to the hospital to go go get me checked out, she's like, "If it's not actually broken, I'm gonna break it for you. If it's not actually, it better be broken." I'm like, "Mom, it might not be broken. Just take me home. Like, I'm good. Like, I'll just put my foot up." They're trying to be like a tough guy, like my mom wants me to be. And she's like, "All right, well, it better be broken, or else I'll break it for you." Like, yeah, that scared me. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what it's like to break anything, so I don't know. So yeah, we go to, and there's like a 10-minute wait, and so we sit there and we wait, and they take me up to the X-ray room, and after like a long process of like an hour, I think. They come back and they're like, "Yep, it's broken in about 4 places, ankle, tibia, fibula." And so yeah, I broke my leg in 3 places and my ankle all at the same time. I broke tibia, fibula, and my ankle, and I think 2 parts in my ankle, but it was just a fracture, so I guess it wasn't too bad. But yeah, then I recovered. Got crutches, got a cast, got a boot, whatever. But yeah, my mom feels bad about saying that. She said she's sorry and all that stuff, but yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and look at my other videos. If you really like the story, which you probably didn't because I'm new to this, and I don't really know how to tell stories, then just leave a comment and say, like, do another story or something. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Peace.